another victory. Winners of 3 straight, looking for Ja Morant will play tonight. It's been kind of a...
For the Rockets over the next in this one lone home game in this sea of road games for the Rockets. First shot of the game, a 3 up top from Lee. Shot 5 of 19 against the Timberwolves, but hit 2 key shots late to win the game for the Grizzlies.
The Rockets elected to go under that pick and roll. Let's see if they stay with it.
And Morant shooting about 30.5% from the three-point line. No good for Thompson. And Bane, who got off to a slow start, 2 threes.
Yeah, that's something you don't want to see. The Grizzlies really look for those three-point shots.
Historically, Bane has played great against the Rockets. Şengün working on Edey and a foul up top.
Good against Edey, making him have to move his feet.
Well, expect a lot of fouls and free throws. 143 combined free throws for these two teams in their first 2 matches.
I mean, how good is Min Thompson? You see the dare shot there, and he knocks it down. It's a great sign just to kind of make the defense play you honest.
Now he's matched up with Morant, gives it up to Jackson Jr. Now to Edey. He'll shoot the corner 3. And he will miss. He hardly took any of those in college. But he's actually shot it pretty well. Over 42% from 3 on limited opportunities here at the NBA level. Dunker spot for Thompson. Another open 3 for Morant. The rebound tipped by Green to Şengün. So every shot so far for Memphis has been a 3, all 4 of them.
Yeah, that's the Rocket strategy. They're going to go under Morant.
Look at Jalen Green weaving. Then goes with the left hand and beat Edey to the rim. Shot blocking teams in the league. The Memphis Grizzlies averaging over 6 per game. Jackson Jr. in on Brooks, lowers the shoulder, leans in off balance, gets it to go.
2 good, really good friends right there, Jaren Jackson Jr. and Dillon Brooks.
Off to Brooks, his 3's in the air. Quickly, here comes Morant, real tough to stop, attacking the paint. Threw up a wild shot.
Got a man advantage here.
Şengün kept his balance. Edey recovers. And it bounces in for him.
Tipped him right, then he finally recovers, and it's a fadeaway overall, 7-3.
Stolen away by VanVleet to get back-to-back 4-steal game for him. Ahead to Jalen Green, and Morant just backs out. Quick release, and there's the lead. It's in 2 games, though, this season. He's averaging almost 12 per game, again, leading all rookies in scoring. Şengün down the baseline. Works around Edey and misses that time with the left hand.
Ended up being a great look. He knows he can wheel and deal around Edey whatever he wants.
24 and 15 for Şengün and the Rockets. 2 wins against Memphis this season. Wasn't the best of looking shots there by Jackson.
No, he shoots a flat-footed leaner, but it does go in.
He's been on a roll, has Jaren Jackson Jr. Been on fire over the last 8 or so games, averaging 28 per. Racking up all kinds of stats. Rebounds, assists, blocks, steals, you name it. He's been playing great. Şengün doubled. Shot clock winding down, and all of you watching tonight on NBA TV. Glad to have you aboard. Another drive, another score. Rebounds, 5 assists. Could have easily probably had 38 plus. He went just 7 of 15 at the foul line as Morant on the other side scores. And it's been pretty easy so far for Ja Morant. He's one of the best in the league at doing just that, attacking the rim and putting pressure on the paint. That lob was read and stolen beautifully there by Aldama. And Morant's able to keep himself in bounds and then shoots over the top of Şengün. And early points.
Yeah, Rockets daring him to shoot the 3. That was inexcusable. They're going underneath, and he still got to the rim.
Another drive, back out to VanVleet. Comes back across on the skip to Brooks. Good find, and he knocks it down.
In the Rockets offense, Min Thompson's been cutting like a maniac, taking 2 or 3 guys with him.
Good to see that first shot on his second attempt go down for Dillon Brooks, who's been awesome this year.
Look, for Ja Morant. He's got a Min Thompson onto him like glue right now.
Mark on Şengün. Whirls back. Good defense by Alpi. And then Thompson, the crossover by Aldama. Back underneath. Up top to a wide open Jalen Green. How about the pass by...
Kicks out for an open three. That's unbelievable basketball.
And Jalen now 4 for 4. This first three, Thompson with a block from behind on Bain.
He's so good.
Green to Brooks. Another three. This time it dances off. Thompson knocked it.
Another possession. All these plays don't show up on the stat sheet, but he makes them.
Van Vliet to Thompson. How about that? As quickly as the man Thompson did just there.
He's doing everything. I mean, it is hard to keep him off the floor. Look at him. He almost got that rebound from LP.
7 straight for the Rockets. They have their first lead after trailing by 7. Şengün into the paint. Back to Brooks. Now to Amen. Up top to Van Vliet.
Mouse.
And Şengün is fouled.
Every time he gets the ball, something good is starting to happen.
Şengün now will take the 3 short. He did end his 3-point drought with a 3 in Memphis and missed 10 straight. It was his first 3 since just before Christmas.
Scottie Pippen Jr. checked into the game. He's really found a home there.
Absolutely. Terrific defensive player. Comes down the baseline, comes into Clark. He gets swarmed now to Aldama. Grizzlies have a deep and capable bench. Jalen Green again, coast to coast, right by Morant.
If you blink, you're going to miss something.
Morant misses.
How about Amen Thompson contesting John Morant? John's like, I didn't know you could jump this high. He's normally alone up there.
Too strong for Brooks. But Jalen Green putting on a show. 5 of 5, 11 early points. He and Morant.
Amen Thompson and Jalen Green, they are just pushing pace, but Amen Thompson helps Jalen Green get out in transition, man. You can't focus on both those guys.
Aldama with some improvisation. The league and the Memphis Grizzlies. We talked about this last week. These are not the grit and grind Grizzlies offensively anymore.
Correct. Amen Thompson's speed is throwing teams off. The Lakers were shocked by it a few games ago. You saw it in Washington. They're shocked because when him and Jalen Green play together, they are a blur in transition.
Morant's got 10. Green has 11. They're defending each other now to Pippen. Turned back by Thompson. Now a little fade fire for the foul line, and he scored.
Man,
he was held scoreless for the first time all season in that game last week in Memphis. He had a really good game against the Rockets here in the second game of the season. Elbow J for Şengün, won't take it on Aldama. Now the reset to Green.
You know the irony that happens a lot of teams that thrive off of turnovers and pressuring the basketball, they don't like pressure coming back the other way, and that's what it seems like with Memphis.
First miss of the game for Jalen Green. Rebound to Dylan Brooks. Now to Fred Van Vliet, who now has 3,000 career assists. So congratulations to him. He already has 4 in this game. Has yet to score, has yet to take a shot, but he is dishing the rock.
Got Aldama guarding LP down low.
Green just seems to be in an extra gear tonight. Missed that one, though, badly, as Bain was able to keep him in front of him.
Take your time, feed the post. Get good action. And nonetheless, I like the pace that the Rockets are playing at. They're playing fast and hard.
That's how the Grizzlies want to get after you, too. Brooks, that pass to Thompson, broken up. And how about his games when he was playing with the Vipers? So happy for him that he went off.
Yeah, 49 points doesn't hurt for your confidence. If you want to get it going again, somebody couldn't get him a free throw for a 50 ball?
And scores.
Dylan Brooks is going to look to force JJ back to that right hand. And what's crazy is he can score with the right just as well as the left.
Steven Adams is checked in. Rockets now playing deep for the shot clock. Grizzlies really extending their ball pressure. Now Van Vliet into the lane, working on Clark. Threw up a wild shot. It's picked out of there by season. Is the Rockets this season. The Rockets have crushed them. However, to start this game, the Rockets now with 4 turnovers, and Memphis with just 1. Triple J from the corner. He heaves and hits.
Dylan Brooks just does a great job making him have to work. That's about all he can do, but those 2 former teammates.
9 straight now for the Grizzlies. Brooks from the wing. Tate had checked in with the injuries to Tari Eason and Jabari Smith Jr. Edey left over in the corner.
Yeah, Steven Adams going to elect to let Edey shoot that one.
Behind the back. Working on Pippen, into Adams, got fouled, yes! Rockets are in points off of turnovers, plus 24 in fast break points. Are one of the best transition defenses in the league, have limited the Grizzlies to scoring in transition, which is a big part of what they do. And ironically enough, that was the first free throw of this game by Adams. He missed it. Good find by Kennard in the corner, and another three from downtown. Now 6 of 13 for the three-point line.
That's why you have to run the Grizz off the three-point line. You want to force those tough twos to teams that really live on the three-point line.
Thompson ahead of steam, a little ball fake. Wild shot, though. Kennard to Pippen.
Hard the rim.
And Morant came back in for this last shot, which was blocked. 3, Aaron Holiday's out there to start this quarter. Along with Cam Whitmore getting some run here. Adams, Thompson, and Brooks, the other 5 for the Rockets. As Thompson circles underneath. Whitmore weaves into the lane, gets cut off. Now finds Thompson in the corner. Offensive rebound, ripped it down to Steven Adams with one arm. Now back across to Thompson, broken up by LaRavia. Everybody gave up by Kennard, threw it back into Brooks, had it knocked away. Now Thompson to Cam for 3.
Season, they just start crashing in. You had 5 guys going to the glass, and it pays off there. And that's the most high percentage three you'll get on offensive rebound.
Steven Adams, but right to Kennard. You do have 2 of the best offensive rebounding teams in the league going at one another here tonight.
Well, Steven Adams getting his legs back.
Out of there. Just starting to come on its way down from that angle. And then Thompson, again,
that's
a little bit out of control. Now to Adams, to Holiday, the 3, he misses.
You got to make that foul call. Edie can't move his feet with the guards that far away. He's just crashing into guys.
And an easy 2.
High IQ player.
Another one of those players that the Grizzlies have just found and have developed so well.
Yeah, well, I mean, he was a diamond in the rough. You know, he makes all the correct plays. And those Syria Canyon guys.
Now Memphis with their biggest lead in the Houston Rockets and Memorial Hermann for the Commit for Life blood drive. Register. Head to .giveblood.org.
Rockets need to find a way to make good on these trips. These empty trips are starting to hurt them. They're playing with great energy, getting good looks, but they got to convert.
Kennard from the free throw.
Yeah, that's too easy right there.
Again, Memphis, this is the top scoring team in the league. Brooks, no. Arabia beats Holiday to loose ball. Memphis averages 123 a game, 5th in league in offensive rating. They put a lot of pressure on you. Knocked away by Whitmore, picked up by Thompson. Rockets don't have numbers. Now Thompson comes back to Brooks, to Holiday, who decides to take it from the slot, makes the 3. Now to Brooks, fumbled the pass, took his eyes off of it, and they give it right back to the Grizzlies ahead of Kennard. He comes into the lane, comes back out to Pippen.
Great defense there from Dylan Brooks, shutting off the baseline.
Broken up, knocked out of bounds. The norm over the last 6 weeks. Sengun back in for him. And Kennard had to, and airballed it. They were running. Thompson around that Sengun pick to Holiday. Good job by Pippen closing out on him. Now Holiday goes to work. Little fade and fire, bounces off. Edie with the clear.
I think with this group on the floor, you got to play throughout. He shouldn't be a possession where he's not either setting the screen or touching the basketball.
Poked away by Thompson. Picked up by Whitmore. In on Pippen. Blew a tire, still scored.
Really, I'm going to get more minutes, and he's really been locked in and keyed in on those aspects.
LaRavia with a terrific move. Guys, pretty much across the board, rebounding, assists, shooting, 3-point shooting. You name it, having a good year for them. Into the lane goes Sengun, and right at the cup gets 2.
Sengun is working against Edie from the top of the key.
Up there, I tell you what, men are simple creatures. All you need is a bowl of beef, some dried toast, and some water, and you're good to go.
That is very plain, though. No jelly on the toast.
Can we see Craig throw down one of those meals? Is there a way we can make that happen?
I have no idea.
I think you might look like Steven Adams if you start doing that.
If I could look like Steven Adams, I'd do it. 100%. So Sengun on Edie. The face up, missed it, cleared by LaRavia. John Morant back in there, got off to a great start in this game. Aldama, he misfires, and the rebound again. The Grizzlies very good on the offensive please.
No, Memphis knows the importance in this game, and these are two teams that maybe gridlock down the stretch, so, you know, this would be a huge win for Houston, but you see the urgency.
Bad pass, Holiday, stolen by Aldama. They have numbers. And threw it back to John.
John's gonna figure it out.
Memphis has cleaned up turnovers. Really haven't hurt them as much in this game as they did in the first two against the Rockets. Fast break points for them, doubling up the Rockets. Green back in to Şengün, two-man game. Short, picked up by LaRavia. There's been a presence for the Grizzlies at both ends of the floor that's coming on. That pass almost intercepted. Aldama back to Morant. Keeps the pivot foot down, whirls, and banks it in.
Those are stopped. Too many of those plays are happening. You got to tighten up.
Biggest lead for the Grizzlies, up 44-34. They hit some grenades against the Rockets last week in Memphis. Şengün worked around a double team, missed it again, stays with it, missed it again, an air ball. That's a walk. He picked up his
for some tough twos, but finished that possession.
6 straight for the Grizzlies. Morant off the pick, throws it back to Clark, broken up by Şengün. Whitmore ahead of steam. The Tate back to him.
This is hitting threes. They're daring the Rockets to shoot the three ball.
Rockets now 6 of 14 from 3. Broken up. Here comes Green. The Tate back to Whitmore. Turnover just starting to hurt the Grizzlies again. This has been their Achilles heel this season. Only the Jazz average 4 turnovers per game. Then do the Grizzlies. Cam's been hot for 3 off the mark. He already has 10 points. That's his first miss of the game. He was 4 for 4 going into that shot. Aldama, LaRavia's wide open. And he cans it.
Or Aldama guarding him, and that's a mismatch.
LaRavia's second 3, shooting 43+% from the three-point line this year, a career high. Green stepping through, getting to the rim, 2 more for him.
As you call it, grenades, Craig, has been a factor.
They had like 3 of them in Memphis on Thursday. Rockets jumped out to a great start in that first quarter, led by as many as 17, and Şengün hung on for the win.
Yeah, we've seen some fun matchups between these two of late.
This time Şengün with the steal. Now to Green, another Grizzly turnover. Here's Brooks's 3, and he rims it down. 18 points off those turnovers for the Houston Rockets.
There you go, Craig. We talked about the Grizzlies. They're retreating all the way back to the paint, so, you know, those open threes will...
For the Grizzlies, Van Fleet picked up a second personal. Games with a shoulder injury. 1 for 2 for him. 5 turnovers per game. Şengün with the slip and the score.
Hey, he's got to be a part of the action. He's drawing 2 defenders every time, or he's scoring.
7-1 Rockets run. Triple J down the baseline, lost it. Picked out of there by Clark, got fouled. $15. Shop now on RocketShop.com. Say that. This is, by the way, in the NBA here tonight. The Rockets number 1, the Grizzlies number 2. Clark makes them both. On the cut! Oh my goodness, he got fouled. Green's first 2 of the game makes the first. No, it was sloppy and sloshy in Atlanta. Game was ultimately got it. Their second straight game against the Grizzlies. The Grizzlies won Saturday up in Minneapolis against the Timberwolves. Bane on a move. Fouled. So now we're
Rockets really jumping up to the...
Up into that point, he was pretty quiet. But obviously very...
Delay action without P.
Green for 3. Green for 3. 2 for 2 from the three-point line. So now over the last 4+ games, he's made 23 threes. He's got 18 points. Again, this matchup, Brooks.
See how talented that he is. You mentioned earlier.
Rockets last week, a season high. Of course, a former defensive player. 7th in the league in blocks per game. He's averaging a career-high steal and a half per game. And he should be an all-star, at least in my opinion.
You could say his probably only Achilles heel is foul trouble. High energy big, so that's the change there with Taylor Jenkins.
Wells picked up the foul. The rookie out of Washington State, what a story he's been. Green draws two, comes into the corner, elevates, floats it in, and
Foul him.
Wells picked up his second, and with that free, made all three of his threes. 2 rebounds, 2 assists, and a partridge in a pear tree. Moran.
That's the game plan.
Air ball.
Bodies. This time he's going under and saying, you know, beat us.
Oh. Poked away by Brooks, knocked away again. Morant does just get it into Clark in time. Now to Bain. One-on-one with Whitmore. Takes him off the dribble, finds Wells. And the rookie sticks
their system. Big guard, catch and shoot.
Leads rookies in scoring and three-point makes. He's had an outstanding season again. What a find for the Grizzlies.
See the double on Jalen Green now.
Whitmore trying to get it back.
The box out by Wells underneath with Şengün. Got to try to take the left away from Jackson Jr.
As Memphis has regained the lead. Short for Thursday. Memphis has led for the significant majority of this first half. 2 on Green, into Şengün, back out to Whitmore, who's open for 3. And look at the hustle by Şengün. Great play, good hustle, but threw it to Jaren Jackson Jr. and then ahead to Moran, who was by himself.
The difference is Memphis has hit those open looks that they've generated.
Moran now with 15, one of 3 Grizzlies in double digits, 2 Rockets in double figures, the 22 for Green and the 10 for Cam Whitmore.
Memphis really trying to pressure the basketball.
They've had success doing so against the Rockets in this half. Down low to Şengün. Shot clock is winding down, so too is the game clock. Whirls and hits.
That was
3 seconds to play in the half. Morant from midcourt. That would have kept. Yeah, again, I had to tie this thing. It kept falling off. It's the only way I could keep it on my head. By the way, just for the record, I did not like Jesse in Toy Story.
oh, who doesn't
Very
like
mean
Jesse?
to Woody. Şengün, whirl shot, score, and he beats the.
Every time he gets a touch in the half court, good things happen because Memphis is forced to double. And there goes the dare shots for John Morant.
Got into the lane, but couldn't get the shot off on Thompson to close.
Well, it's in his head. He had the shot and he didn't want to take it.
Wells still picked in the draft. The Sacramento kid who went from D2 Sonoma State to Washington State to the NBA and then to the NBA as a starter all in 3 years. What a great story. Bain dribbled the ball off his own foot, returned the favor as the Rockets coughed it up. Memphis gives it right back. Van Fleet to Thompson. Behind the back to Şengün. Now to a wide open Dylan Brooks. Around and out.
Again, great look, but man, have the Rockets improved it, just moving the basketball. Spacing getting much better. That's tough.
That's a.
He's great getting to his left, but he's got a good right hand too.
Van Vliet for 3. Nope. Only a second shot of the game. Rockets get it back. Down the baseline, Şengün tried to ram it. The world will go head-to-head against the sports ranked at midcourt, and I could have ridden the mechanical bull as part of the halftime show.
Well, luckily for you, Dalton Castle, who is the world, he's ranked number 2 in the world for PBR. I said, okay, you got to give Craig some advice. He said, honestly, a mechanical bull is pretty close to a regular bull. He said, just hold on tight.
Hold on tight, all right.
Oh, wait, what did he say, Vanessa?
Hold on tight.
It's going to happen, I promise you.
And we will take a video,
Yes,
just so
it's
Rockets
going to
fans
happen.
know.
Again, I know the PBR event's coming up this weekend,
Follow
but it
me
will
on
happen.
social media at Sports Vanessa. We will have a video of Craig Ackerman riding this mechanical bull.
How good would it have been, though, to do it at midcourt here? I could have done it along with Clutch and others as Şengün will go.
I want Rockets fans to tweet us and tell us.
Are slim and none, but if I do, I've got to win.
In grip.
I need to do some more roll-ups and some leaps and stuff like that.
Yeah, you got to get your conditioning up. You need to work out with Willie Cruz with the Rockets.
I do. I need to get some workout. I got a good workout in DC, but that was the only one I got in on this last road trip.
But you see the fast twitch ability of Thompson.
Both teams doing well off the other's turnovers point-wise, but the Rockets, part of that, one thing that really fueled their big run in the second quarter was Memphis getting turnover prone there. Şengün on Edey again. Stepping back, tough shot.
That is a tough
Offensive
shot.
rebound on Thompson with 3 personals.
Yeah, again, we'll keep an eye on that.
9%. They're now 6 of 11 to the line in this game, making.
See if the Rockets can get a stop and generate some transition. That first unit, first group was really good.
Again, this matchup.
Defense right there. Then you saw from Dylan Brooks. He's all over that left hand. He's just not big enough.
Şengün with the tough pick, and it's going to be called a foul.
And gets the foul there.
And one of the 3 best rookies in the league this year. They got 2 rookies in their starting lineup with Wells and Edey. And the Grizzlies just keep getting it to town on this Memphis team.
That's how, and to me, that's his coaching. You know, whether J. Yeah. I imagine you look like that in your baseball days.
No, not at all. You have me wanting to look like Bane and Adams. Here, Ryan.
There you go.
Spin move. Şengün Van Vliet for 3.
Yeah,
His first.
really has a knack for handling the basketball.
Morant this time.
Oh,
Got
my
it to
goodness.
Thompson. Blocked the shot off that trampoline again. And then is out of control, driving the other way and coughs it up.
Zika surprised
How
himself.
about the move by Wells? And then the corkscrew reverse, no good.
Edey.
Alley-oop. Pass too far for Thompson to get a shot off, gets it back, and got fouled. Now that could be a key.
In Memphis, it didn't work out. Şengün got 2 and Connor rolled over, so he doesn't have that ace in the hole, you know, later on in the ball game.
Game tied at 67. Bane off that Edey pick, slithers into the lane.
Driving the basketball. Make him slide those feet.
Drop step, left hand, no. Thompson follow, no.
Ah, good look there. Rockets got to space the floor a little better. You had Grizzlies sitting on that spin.
Another great move by. So again with the Rockets, make things close. Memphis pushes ahead. It's been that way all game long. Green for 3. Green makes it up. 26 for Jalen Green, averaging 28 a game in 2025 on great efficiency.
Don't know if you can call somebody a first half hero, but he was really good.
Whip pass, Edey dunked it on Green. Edey's first 2 points of the game. He is a large human. Off the pick, Green again. First miss 3.
Gotta watch Bane, he's heating up.
And he stops. Third matchup of 4 this season between Houston and Memphis. They'll wrap it up at the end of the month in Memphis. So the Rockets win here tonight. They get that tiebreaker. And there is Wells, the rookie. He read that cut, stole it away, intended for Jalen Green.
Yeah, that's the backdoor play. Rockets come out with the team starting to get hit to it.
Bane was 7 since the technical foul, gets it back.
Bane's flirting with being tossed. He's got that one technical already.
Morant turned it over, and then we're gonna. And Ja never even jumped. Şengün never even jumped on the opening tip. What's with guys not jumping?
It's like Edey's like 7'4", dude. What's he gonna do?
Tate's really been shooting it well, but can't get that one off on Edey. Now goes in on Aldama. Back to Şengün. Shot clock is winding down.
That's
Second
tough.
move for Şengün and missed everything. Downsizes considerably.
And this is where you really post Şengün and feed off those double teams. Jackson Jr. in foul trouble. He's got 4. That's a moving screen on Clark. They got to call that.
And then Morant ends up.
You got to call that moving screen. That's impossible to play against.
Van Vliet finds Brooks. He'll try to get the 3 back. No. Rebound to Morant. Whew. Snatched it back. And then it knocked away by Brooks. Scooped up by Tate. Knocked away by Morant. Tapped back by Aldama to Wells to Bane. And then Bane through the lane to the rim. 2 more. And Bane at the line, he never misses.
Well, instead of
size considerably, and they trail by a dozen. So 15-3 is the run here. for the Grizzlies. Wells all over Green. He's had a very impressive game.
Yeah.
Green now behind his back, had it knocked away, but he Cavaliers, the team with the best record in the league on Wednesday. Then that's where they're going to wrap things up in Memphis. And who knows, Hawks, maybe they'll try to pigeonhole that game somewhere on that trip for the Rockets, who knows. This time, Fred prevented Wells from getting to the rim, but it didn't. Thompson to Cam. He was really good in the first half. It starts it off with a three.
Move.
John Morant shot out. Make it Clark.
On a made basket, you got to get back and match up.
Yeah, Rockets are normally very good.
Everybody on the floor. Yeah, everybody on the floor switchable. But the thing with no Şengün, you're going to have to space and go.
2 in a row for Cam. Rockets have made 13 threes. The Grizzlies 10. Morant again wide open. Rockets caught a break there, poked out, picked up by Bane. Again, you have the 2 best offensive rebounding teams in the league.
Oh, wow.
Wow. I mean, 13 in the quarter.
Yeah, you knew Dillon Brooks didn't want to really get off of him.
But that kind of shot, my goodness, from 30 feet out.
Oh, gosh.
That pass stolen by Bane into the paint, to the rim, 2 more.
As you know, it's easy for Ime Udoka to relate to those players who don't play a lot of minutes because at times in his career, Ime was one of those players that had to stay ready. So he really relates to them on that.
Yeah, no question about it. Pippen in. Former teammates, Desmond Bane has gone off.
And the best player on the floor. Second roll seems to be picking on Şengün. So let's see what the Rockets do. Okay, there's the trap. There you go.
Arabia had a very good first half.
Oh, gosh.
And a foul. 12 against the Rockets on Thursday. He had 11. Just turned 24, missed the second. Not this on Thursday, but Aldama was terrific for Spain in the Olympics. Şengün, the pirouette off the glass. So he's.
But again, the Rockets got to do it defensively here.
Thompson pressuring Bane. Needs some help. And then trying to get it to Clark, and then Şengün picked it. Şengün got to find a ball handler here. I mean, we love watching point Şengün, but finds Green, comes into the lane, and gets all the way.
They have action in transition, but they got to get those stops first. And you see the trap on Bane.
Rockets trying to get some momentum back to close out the quarter. Clark, no. Şengün flies in for his 8th rebound. There is about 4 seconds difference between game and shot clock as things wind down in this 3rd quarter.
See if Jalen Green wants to go one-on-one or call somebody into this pick and roll.
Şengün will set the pick. Green goes around it. Now works on Aldama. Shoots over the top from 16 short. Offensive rebound. Thompson back to Whitmore. Doesn't take the 3. Now in the corner. Oh, it goes. That 3rd quarter on a 9-1 run.
Yeah, they finally got stops.
Bane is resting. Morant's back out there working on Holiday. Got fouled. Fouled Morant before Şengün. He sits down. They were hoping for a foul, but hoping for a foul on Aaron Holiday.
That's a tough call right there because he definitely got grabbed by Holiday.
Turnovers. All that last one was not a forced turnover. 17 turnovers for the Rockets now.
This is the side of the ball where the Rockets got to get back into this ball game.
Morant, those are shots he normally makes.
Yeah, absolutely. They frustrated him by going under. Hit that first 3, and then he's been hesitant.
Another turnover. Now Morant ahead of the pack, beats Steven Adams to the rim, and Steven Adams.
All right, Rockets got to take care of this basketball. Set good screens. This is a lineup that can hit the offensive glass with Steven Adams in.
23 points off the Rockets turnovers for Memphis. Thompson, no. Tipped by Adams, no. The Grizzlies have basically been in control for about 95% of this game. LaRavia, skip pass, almost stolen by Whitmore, picked up by Triple J, who's back out there. Playing with 4 fouls into Edey, got a mouse in the house, kicks it out to LaRavia. He misses. And then Brooks ties up Edey.
You go to steal it.
Edey wins it cleanly and easily.
Easy.
But Dillon did. And Morant got a quarter. They're back up 11 again. They have had the control of the game. Another turnover. The Rockets just keep turning it over and over and over to start the fourth quarter. 2 more, and they have that 13-point lead again. 8 straight for them to start the fourth. And the Rockets are making it easy by gifting them the ball, much like Memphis did to them in Memphis last week. Van Vliet, no. Adams with the offensive rebound.
All right, got to make something happen here.
And Brooks wins it down at 2 out of 2.
There's a shot that's going to be there against the Memphis defense. That's the toughest 3 you can take.
Don't give Kennard any airspace. Jackson down the baseline. Edey picked it out of the air. Comes back out to LaRavia. And then LaRavia in on Adams. A lot of contact. No foul. Van Vliet with the board. LaRavia's got 12. That'll count. This is the free throw. Adams, guess what? Another offensive rebound. Just gobbling them up.
Oh, no.
Another turnover. The Rockets 4th and a quarter.
Rockets just struggle to get open in these ball situations.
Knocked out of it. They missed 17 in Memphis last week. LaRavia snags it. Now to Jaren Jackson Jr. on Brooks.
Got to look to help.
And hand check going to be called on Dillon Brooks. Morant whirls. Nope. Air ball. Ball is loose. Got a mad scramble. Now they win it. Kennard tracks it down. Oh, another grenade. Green turns the corner, comes into the paint, corkscrew layup in and one. A half a dozen grenade shots. That one, 9 in the quarter from Morant. He's their leading scorer at 27. Comes into the paint. Missed everything. Does he get it back? And then you got Adams.
Zach Edey to the rim. Watch Jaren Jackson on the weak side. This play may be to Amin Thompson.
Goes into a man, had it swatted away. Kept alive by Brooks. 6 on the possession. High screen for Adams. Green down the baseline on the other side again. No. Crashing and another down, but he's one of the best in the game. Morant out. Wells in. Rockets.
Got to get into it.
Finally win a tip.
Don't got a full clock.
Van Vliet weaving in on Edey. Tough shot, but Cynthia Cooper plus more. Register your kid now at Rockets. Not so much.
Yeah, maybe just a scratch. About Memphis not going away over in Memphis and fighting back. It looks like the Rockets are playing that role now.
And handsy again by Brooks. He's got 5.
Be players, you know, show some, you know, moments of emotion.
That's a moving screen by the rookie.
Can roll situations, but he's not the shot blocker of Edey. They don't have the size that he provides.
Thompson.
This is a group where the Rockets can really get to the rim and be physical.
Bain off the glass. Jackson Jr., he's going to be the guy.
Absolutely, Kirk.
Van Vliet to Thompson. Down the baseline for the slam.
Out of trap, got to get out on Bain. Again, he's red hot still.
Matched up now with Green. Swings it to Wells. Ducks in, goes by 3 defenders. Coming from the weak side, there's a man Thompson. Ahead to Green, pulling back history. Yes!
Winner, and my goodness, has he made some plays tonight. And see Fred up shadowing Bain to start. Rockets defense really looking to tighten things up.
Jaren Jackson Jr. is back out there, catches it on Van Vliet at the foul line. The help by Adams now to Wells. No air ball. LaRavia picks it out of there, but
he's been the hot hand, and when he gets to the rim, watch Jaren Jackson Jr. helping on the weak side. He's just lurking.
Jalen's got 38. His season high is 41. His career high is 42. He has 16 and a half. And 6 in this quarter, all a part of this run. Into Adams. No look to Thompson.
Got to be up in these pick and rolls. There you go. That's
again,
a trap on Bain.
Bain now to Clark. Into the lane to Wells. The swing to Jackson. He's open. Offensive rebound, LaRavia.
Got to get matched right here.
And this and Green have had their fingerprints on this run. The Rockets can get the lead back here after trailing by 13. Again, the run is 13-2 to Adams at the high post.
So here's the game behind the scenes. Jaren Jackson Jr. is going to help, and watch Amin Thompson crawl right behind him offensively. Got to go.
Shot clock winding down. Van Vliet, his grenade. Oh!
Going in. What about Fred VanVleet? And look at Amin Thompson staying in front of John Morant.
Spins, tough shot. How about that from Morant?
Basketball between those two.
So much going on. What a game we have for you tonight. Tied at 107. 2 on Green now to Adams. Fred's open, didn't see him. Now hands it back to Green. Again, deep into the shot clock. Green turns it over. Morant to Wells, and
then no Jabari, and you got. Oh, I see you, big fella.
And actually, they're lapping the field. They lead the Grizzlies considerably in that department.
All right, now you got Alp back. So if this trap is on Jalen, the short roll.
Dunk it on.
Yes.
Don't miss out on these. He makes the first. The Monday Matinee family.
Pick and roll defender, but he cannot protect the rim.
Green, 9th in his career.
John Morant getting more aggressive here, and Amin Thompson doing everything he can.
Morant struggled for the most part at Minnesota, but hit 2 of the biggest shots of the game late to bring the win home for the Grizzlies as Jaren Jackson.
It didn't help. That left hand butter. They're going to trap Jalen right here. You saw that signal from JJ.
Works on Wells, the help on Morant, now to Şengün. Up top to VanVleet. Back to Şengün. Doesn't take it. Now Will with the left hand, and the Rockets re-go.
He's ambidextrous. It's unbelievable with his skill level, but that's the difference in the short roll. When you help, Şengün will burn you, and he did right there.
Glad you went with ambidextrous instead of amphibious. Morant, intercepted by Brooks. He saw that coming a mile away.
He can't get away from Amin Thompson. First team all defense.
Although Morant has 14 of his 29 in this half, Jalen Green has 18 of his 40 in the half. Şengün fouled. Oh, but you can throw everything out that happened last year out the door because the Grizzlies were depth. There's the offensive rebound for Dillon Brooks. As Şengün went 1 for 2, Green's in trouble.
Oh gosh.
Poked away, stolen by Memphis. Here comes Wells, went between. Morant tried to jump it into Clark, found him, missed it.
Good job of Dillon Brooks not fouling there.
Yeah, Brooks is playing the 5, as is Şengün. Edey's fouled out. Jaren Jackson Jr. has 4. Rockets by 2.
There's the trap.
They blitz Green now to Şengün. Had Thompson for a moment, had it knocked away, gets it back, and then throws it to Thompson.
The thing about Alp, he's so sure-handed. He does not turn the ball over. It's so rare for a big. And look at him up in a trap.
To Wells, quick release. Good! Real nice. 1 point Rockets lead. The Grizzlies just find guys like that every year.
They got culture. You fit that culture, plug and play.
Back to Şengün again, back to Thompson, and Clark knew that was coming a mile away.
And a little too.
Morant spinning, juking into Clark on Şengün, lost his balance, and gave the Grizzlies.
Şengün in the short roll, that's been good action.
115, 114. Fans rising to their feet. Number 2 versus number 3 in the West. Again, 2 on Green, gets by the 2, drives in on Clark, Hayes Banks, hits Houston by 1. He's tied his career high with 4.9 to go. What a game.
Jalen Green just outran the double team. And got to get it across.
Get it across, they do just in time to Fred VanVleet.
Watch Alp in this short roll right here.
Fred navigating, driving, dishing, Thompson lost it, but fouled he was.
Houston.
Made a ball. They do have a timeout left. The Rockets have 2.
Miss on purpose, right?
See,
I guess he just make this and try to get a steal.
He missed a boat. Rebound Houston, and they foul VanVleet with 2. A shot to tie the game at 125.
Late in the season, these teams could be to Memphis struggling from free throw. Let them shoot it.
Bain for 3 with .4. VanVleet and the